a ground ball right side could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, going to be a play, and he is out. No.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Rain falling here in the tri. Next up for the Red Sox, Rufus Ware. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. The 0-1. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to... Next for New York, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself. Get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Ibar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away.
Hold up here, hold up here.
Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll ready for another shot now. Rico Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at bat. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here. Neal takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jason Neal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0 home. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Chassin loves it on to first, and there were 2 down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And ready once again, Smokey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
This one's down to third. Chassin right there. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Digging in to try it again, Jason Neal. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Smokey leads off first with 1 away. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running, and this one's in the dirt. But no throw, as he'll just stare him back. Here now the 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dig.
Smokey blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win.
Matinee base. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Jason Neal.
The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Sent toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And here's Jose Peraza. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. High pop-up. Neal has a play. But the second baseman calls him off and makes it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Tejeda. He drew a walk his first time up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, he'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Jason Neal is on deck. Popped high in the air. Chacin is under it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance, Rufus Ware.
Rufus Ware.
The 2-2. Hit ball to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So striding in, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 1-2. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Coming to the plate now, Byron DeLong. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping into the box, Walter Sinclair. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it matters.
He beats the tag, safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York came through late, taking afternoon. Digging in, Eric Hosmer, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox. Digging in, Smokey. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race. And first things first, here's the throw over. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rodriguez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in for Boston, Ramon Ibar, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Get out towards second. Smokey fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This year against right-handed pitching, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Here's a high pop-up. Ibar is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. On the ground, out to second. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here. To 3-1 now. Jason Neal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Now batting, Jason Neal. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is... And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Boston Red Sox. We are inside and in now, Smokey. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Smokey. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Smokey.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that is stepping in for the Jays, Billy Fay, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2. It'll be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally. Here's Tyler Austin now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in, Smokey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball even at 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fay coasts under it. 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Austin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
First baseman.
This the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. Now, anything that is around the strike zone can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The New York Yankees almost ready. Now to the plate, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire. Now in the box, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Smokey.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-1 the count.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Hit hard towards center.
Come on, you're scoring.
And
you're
that's
scoring,
in
you're
there.
scoring.
Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron DeLong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. This is popped up. Nichols brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second. Digging in and looking for more. Smokey, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to center field. Fay ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another shot now. Smokey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. Ready for another chance. Smokey.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Varner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player. We are north of. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jason Neal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pulled toward right center field. Hansen over to his right. And the inning is over. Here's Tyler Austin now. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-1. Hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Striding in once again, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Neal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Round hard, you're scoring.
Smokey rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to. Digging in to try it again. Smokey will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1, here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2, let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Smokey. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. High in the air out to center field. Wagner moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Tyler Austin, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But listen, a home run is a home run.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smokey takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Toronto took the lead in the second. A great start to the week. Ready now for the Marlins, Stephen Blair. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case when you're facing.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak and able to win their last game. Just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend today.
And he struck him out. Up next from Miami, Stephen Blair. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1 home. And there we go. Second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Smokey.
First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Rubio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal.
First baseman, Jason Neal.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the... So stepping in, Smokey. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The count now at 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Charlie Tilson.
1-1-1.
Hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready once again, Rich Schroeder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's point, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice. You're still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality.
Stepping in, Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Popped him up. Nieve is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Miami Marlins. The show is on. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping up now, David Nieve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nieve.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey. Throw on to first, he'll be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in. So striding in, David Nieve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the... At the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him. Digging in now, Smokey, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2-2 the count. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And they get the force at home. Strike for 2. Ready now, Stephen Blair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2.
1-1.
Sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in, Murray Fernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Miami down to their last strike. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 4-2. Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now batting, David Nieve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Nieve.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Smokey. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone. Striding into the box, Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next for New York, Smokey. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Get there. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Standing in, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jason Neal.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Byron DeLong. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here now the 2-2. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Ready for another shot now. Rich Schroeder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first, a double play. Ready once again, Smokey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Digging in once again, A.J. Reed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. To second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Digging in to try it again, Rich Schroeder. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit not all that hard out to second. In. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Ready for another chance? Murray Fernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now. Put the rest of those bats behind.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard McGaffin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Smokey with it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Leading off the inning, Smokey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 5-2 the final today. Jason Lofgren claims the win.
A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. Just about ready for base.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Medeiros going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Gillespie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far. We're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Next for New York, Smokey. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled it. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Yoder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. By a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to.
Digging in, Smokey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great.
First baseman number 19, Rafael Pena.
Out towards second. Smokey gloves it. And there's out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore, Jake Gillespie. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jake Gillespie.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the back. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Let's go!
The next 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yoder moves over, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra. 8-4 tonight. Pedro Espinoza gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Tuesday night. At the plate, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Shoots this one over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Coming to the plate now, Byron DeLong. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now both runners on the move, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Strand a pair. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Orioles.
So now it's Mark Hanna. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he's a big part of that victory. Dirty. The throw. He is out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jorge Polanco.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Now at the plate, Smokey, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and it's even at 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
With the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back 2-2. Field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Not a lot of doubt about that home run. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He was a double play victim last time around. It's sharply on the ground. Smokey is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Smokey will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Rubio aboard here at first with nobody out. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pena is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joel Benitez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
And that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Line towards center field. Benitez will get there, and he puts it away to... Back in the Big Apple now. In now for the O's, Corey Yoder. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On the ground to second. Did he get his... There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 to... Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Medeiros. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Ready now, Smokey. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. And that one right down Main Street. 0-1, here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey, he got called out on strikes his last time through. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's fouled away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Benitez going back on it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
Digging in and looking for more. Smokey, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Here's a high pop-up. Hedges moving to his left, and the inning is over. So it's no. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 the count. Looking at his career totals, Smokey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Bends into the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a dive, but he's back in there. Smokey gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. And now they've got him in a rundown. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And another snap throw to the bag. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Yankees.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Friday night. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. Called strike over the outside corner. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason Neal.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
A play at the plate, and after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be set. Digging in, Benito Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Benito Nunez.
The 1-2. The second, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-0 on the way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, a couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jew will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Jason Neal. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here now the 2-2. He's running into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Smokey, he was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smokey is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. The 2-0 is taken, strike one. Rosenthal, the former San Francisco Giant, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
First baseman, Jason Neal.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Walter Sinclair.
For the Yankees, left fielder, Walter Sinclair.
The 2-2. On the ground left side. That's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, great job right there.
Dan, from a pitcher's...
Digging in once again, Brett Mendoza.
Shortstop.
Here now the 2-2.
Mendoza.
1-1.
On the ground out to second. Smokey. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Donnell Solari.
The right fielder, number 3, Donnell Solari.
On to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 10-4, the final in this game. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Troy Urban with his 4th win this season. So that's a wrap here. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half century, there's a look inside Angels. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves...
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous at the plate. Richard Jew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The wind up and the 0-1.
Richard Jew.
Out towards second. Smokey scoops it up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. In now for the Angels, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Mike Trout.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Smokey 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard side.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
The 1-2. And there he goes toward second. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Set to get his day started, Jose Candino, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2 for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Settling in now, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
How about it?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Dozier. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Skied into straightaway right. Munoz is right there as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Byron DeLong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
DeLong.
He's running. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Smokey, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled off. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Smokey, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Strange has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on.
Afternoon base. So digging in now, Smokey, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jason Neal would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
Now a throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I can tell you one thing.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Frank Blue is going to come in now and take over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York came through late.